Here are the top posts from askreddit on the 7th of January 2020. Incorrect target. You wake up 2 hours late for work. Would you still go? Why not? Akila. I don't really think there is much to say on Reddit other than good luck and I hope you're in your kids' futures are bright, and seeking professional help is definitely the best thing to do at this moment.
Magic Man with pot.
Yep, I'm usually punctual and my boss is not a huge pain in the ass. Also, if I don't go, the clients are more of a pain than my boss, and the next day I'd have to overwork myself to catch up on work.
I'm so sorry for you and your family that you're dealing with this. The book Loving Someone with Bipolar might give some insight. You should seek therapy for yourself as well. Best wishes. #carrot for carrot clarity. Another one. Bidadus 7. In my country, if your partner doesn't disclose previous illnesses or anything important in particular, you can file an annulment because the marriage is based on a lie. So yeah, take care of your kids.
I'm not sure what should be said specifically, but a good rule of thumb is that the seriousness of your response should be directly proportional to the amount of drugs in your vehicle. Dumped husband. My wife, 38F, confessed she cheated on me, 38M, with one of my closest friends, 43M. I feel lost. I once got pulled over for speeding behind the cop. I told him that I noticed I was behind a police officer and assumed we were traveling at a safe speed. He said, "It's on me this time," and I didn't get a ticket.
Sandman 42. Nope, leave her ass. She completely abused your trust and suggested the open relationship after she started seeing someone else as a way to cover her shitty behavior. Oh yeah? And the someone else she chose happens to be your good friend. She dated him in secret. She cheated emotionally and physically, all while they were both smiling and lying to your face. How could you ever look at her the same again? This is a massive betrayal and there's no coming back from this. Just because you neglected the marriage doesn't justify your actions. Not even close. Cheating, lying, emotional affairs, and physical affairs are never ever justified responses to relationship problems. If you stay with her, you're giving up on your self-respect. And you deserve better than that.
Send me your music. Akshi. I would probably go see a lawyer at this point. This kind of affair would be hard for me to get past, not just because of the cheating but the public embarrassment of sleeping with a close friend. Who knows who else in your circle of trust knew about it and didn't tell you? Opening up the marriage feels like a way for her to just ease her own guilt and slowly end the marriage anyway. Did she suggest that before confessing the affair?
Who's the main character of the Clone Wars? Dazed and Confused 2020. BTW, there is no excuse for cheating. If you felt underpaid at work, would it be okay to steal from them? No. That'll get you terminated and possibly charged with theft. Get a new job if you want more money. Same concept applies with your wife. Get a divorce and then start doing whatever you want. Geralt of Rivia. Yes please! Exclamation mark.
A possum witch. Update. Help. My 24F. Partners. 26NB. Roommate BFF. 27 meters. Is a horrible, disgusting slob and needs an intervention.
What goes from great to horrific if you add nearly in front of it?
Dr. Barnowl. Congrats dude. Enjoy your new Frito, monsieur.
I nearly disarmed a bomb.
CCO 7. Wow, that's a big load to carry. You can't fix people that are not mentally balanced. Not your job.
Made with nearly 0% human meat. But Holio 999. Yeah, I have to be honest, the roommate was not the only problem here. If your ex wanted to be clean, they could have been clean.
She's nearly legal.
Please get a job, GF. My 22 meters girlfriend 24F cries at the thought of applying to jobs.
Men of Reddit. Your penis is now prehensile. You can control it and use it like an elephant trunk. What are you most excited to use it for?
I mean, who even knows? She's got actual anxiety problems. They aren't going to just go away, and she's not going to just get over it. She needs outside help. My best advice is just to approach her about talking to a doctor. Just say, your fear is causing you problems. It needed to be addressed so you can live your best life. Who can we speak to that can help?
Tough talk. Sorry dude, you have got to get some boundaries. Your GF needs to show up and do her fair share. She should be seeing a psychologist, taking meds, talk therapy, something. So are you just going to support this baggage the rest of your life? This is not the start of a happy marriage. It is the start of a messy divorce. Good luck.
Do your thing. I am going to say something wildly unpopular and am donning my flame retardant suit right now. You are young. Do not make a lifetime commitment to someone who cannot be a full partner. Getting over her fear and getting any full-time job is definitely something she needs to do. But she needs to do it. I fear that setting the bar this low, get a job now for a handful of years, will saddle you with someone who relies entirely on you. When life's shit hits the proverbial fan, will she be able to be there for you? With you? The fear I would have in your shoes would not just be able a job right now. But are you looking down the barrel of a long life tethered to someone who operates through fear? I am not saying break up. I am not sure what I am saying specifically, advice-wise. But if you take on solving this for her, driving her into therapy, figuratively not literally with a car, and leading the process, you set a precedence for years to come. The small one 7726. How do I 20F tell my mother 55F I don't want her to buy me presents anymore? Current climate. My mum does this too. I think her love language is gifts. But to be honest, materialism and gifts kind of make me anxious. A few years ago, I sat down with my mum long after the holidays and talked about it. I told her that I really appreciate the thought and gesture, but stuff wasn't my thing and I didn't want her to splurge on a million presents for me anymore. I gave her the following reasons. I lived in a small apartment and didn't have room for stuff. Everything that I had in there was there specifically because I needed it. So when she gets me something that I don't need, I have to get rid of something I do need in order to make space. It disrupts the balance, as it were. Receiving a ton of gifts made me feel guilty that I could not reciprocate in kind. I don't make a lot of money, and while I try to get my mum a few gifts during the holidays, it never felt like I could measure up to what she got me. I prefer experiences over things. I would rather have memories that last forever than a plastic thing that I'm going to toss within a few years. I told her that if she was inclined to spend money on a gift, I would rather do something with her and make a memory together. Going to a sporting event together, taking a trip, or even having a fancy dinner would be better than whatever she found at Target. It made me feel immature to be receiving boatloads of gifts as an adult. While I would always be her little baby, I didn't want to feel like a little kid anymore. Part of growing up is getting less presents during the holidays. My tastes had changed a lot since I was a kid, and some of the things she bought, though well-intentioned, really weren't my bag anymore. Rather than buying me a thing I might like or might use, I would prefer a gift card so I could get something I'm guaranteed to like and use. Related to this, my style is very personal and constantly changing. So I would rather be the one making decisions about what clothes I have. I would not recommend saying, just give me the cash instead, because that ignores the reasons she is giving you the gifts in the first place and makes it all about money when it isn't. For her, the gift is proof she knows and loves you, not the dollar amount. Keep that in mind when you're talking to her. For me, the most effective argument I've made is that she should take the money she plans to spend on me and instead put it aside for a plane ticket to visit me, or for me to visit her. Mum, I'd rather make memories with you than have more stuff is about as wholesome as you can get, and makes you look like a good daughter while achieving the same goal. TBH. While it has gotten a lot better, my mum still tends to go overboard, and sometimes I have returned a gift to her, citing some of the above reasons. As for the expensive sweaters you're never going to use, try to sell them second-hand. There are some fashion sales apps where you can list items for sale or exchange.